Welcome back, Catskill. This is Alex
and Alessia
coming at you with this week's news.
We hope you had a great week.
Now let's get right into it. The end of the quarter is approaching, Catskill. This is your chance to take responsibility and ensure all of your work is completed and done to the best of your ability.
Let's finish strong and show what we're capable of. Stay focused, stay determined, and make it count. Get ready, Catskill, for the 17th Annual Spring Rush. This year's event, happening on Saturday, May 31st, features a thrilling triathlon and a 5K sprint, all in memory of Miss Schindler and supporting a great cause. To register, visit the Spring Rush website using the QR code. Stay tuned for more details.
Race for a reason at the 17th Annual Catskill Spring Rush Triathlon and Sprint 5K on Saturday, May 31st, 2025. Join us for an unforgettable day of competition featuring a triathlon 5K run, 15K bike ride, and kayak creek in the Sprint 5K race. We're racing for a reason in memory of our beloved teacher, Miss Schindler, with proceeds supporting the Greene County Women's League to help local families battling cancer. And don't miss your chance to win a raffle of an electric bike sponsored by the Catskill Bike Shop. Learn more at the Spring Rush website or register today at active.com. The Catskill Spring Rush Triathlon and Sprint 5K, Saturday, May 31st, 2025. Race for...
Hey Catskill alumni hoopers, we are planning an alumni game. Get your kicks out and warm up for your follow-through for an invitation to showcase your Glory Days game. Details to follow.
The Catskill Fashion Show will take place at Bridge Street Theater on Thursday, January 23rd, starting at 6 p.m. Get your tickets and see the many fashions designed by talented Catskill students.
The CHS Class of 2027 will be hosting the Harlem Wizards on February 12th at 6:30. Warm-ups start at 5:30. This promises to be a fun night. Tickets will be sold to the school community and the public. The Class of 27, thank you.
Here's our Lunchtime Trivia.
I'm Juliana, and this is Lunchtime Trivia. Who am I here with today?
B. Blauberg.
All right. And what company logo is referred to as the swoosh?
Nike?
Yep, that's correct. Who am I here with today?
Liana.
And what does fast fashion refer to?
Trendy and affordable clothing.
That's correct.
Save the date for the Catskill Job Fair on Wednesday, March 12th from 10:30 a.m. to noon in the Catskill High School Library Media Center.
Exit 21 is a developmental program in Catskill dedicated to developing our future basketball talent. Mr. Lyles, the founder and director of the program, reviewed the program with Katie.
What is your name?
My name is Kyle Lyles.
What do you offer for the kids in Catskill?
We have the Catskill Exit 21 Youth Basketball League, which is a non-for-profit. It's for these young kids, what we call come through a feeder program. We develop them. They start at kindergarten level and they go all the way to 8th grade. And we basically develop a program so they can learn how to play the game of basketball so that they can develop into someday, like yourself, become a high school varsity superstar.
How is your coaching going for girls varsity basketball?
It's going very well. Actually, Coach Quinn, Chris Quinn, who's the head coach, his brother Ian, that's the assistant, allowed me to help them out this year as an assistant coach. And it's been a few years since I gotten back into coaching. And so far, it has been very fun, fulfilling, and I'm enjoying what I'm doing.
What are your expectations for our varsity team and Extra 21 this year?
I don't really have a major expectation for the varsity team. I think that you guys are talented. I think that you guys are working extremely hard. And I guess I do have an expectation. As long as you continue to work as hard as you are, you listen to the coaches, you're able to be coached, and you keep getting better, from the beginning of the year to the end, I'll be a very proud assistant coach.
What do you expect for our future athletes coming from Extra 21?
Well, I'm working very close with all the coaches, varsity coaches, Coach Hernandez, Coach Quinn. There's coaches at the JV level, at the modified level. Exit 21 is our feeder program. It's our program that's going to feed into modified, JV, and varsity. So my expectation is develop a program that gives the youth an opportunity, to do something rather than being home, get off the couch, get into the gym, run around, have fun, but to develop their skills to help them get better over time, to produce them into very good basketball players.
Thanks, Coach Lyles.
You're welcome.
Here's Natalie with A Week in History with Mr. Martin.
Hi, I'm Natalie, here with Mr. Martin. What happened this week in history?
Oh my God, Happy New Year. Today is kind of an interesting day. Today in 1893, the Chicago World's Fair opened up for the general public. Now, countries around the world wanted to showcase all the great things that were happening. So there was this kind of almost like a competition to put on these expositions that we would refer to as World's Fairs, where you could assemble all of the great inventions and advancements that were being made, and you could showcase them. And prior World's Fair was held in Paris, and you are probably familiar with one of the symbols of the World's Exposition that was held in Paris was the Eiffel Tower. The tower was actually built as a monument to the Paris Exposition. So Chicago, not to be outdone, wanted to have some monument to their World's Fair. So they contract with a man named Ferris, an engineer, to come up with some wonderful kind of a monument display for their World's Fair. And George Ferris comes up with the Ferris wheel. So the world's first Ferris wheel will go on display at the Chicago World's Fair. This is going to be the first World's Fair where electric lights are put on display. So the entire fairground is going to be illuminated by the world's first electric lights. And people who attend the fair are going to be absolutely amazed at what they see, the electric light. So that was today, Chicago World's Fair. Kind of an interesting chapter in American history, and the Ferris wheel.
Yeah, that is very interesting. Thank you for your time.
The Career and Financial Applications course doesn't have a traditional final exam. Students instead have to produce a portfolio and sit for an interview.
The final interviews will be held on Tuesday, January 21st and Wednesday, January 22nd. Catskill changing the rules and developing work-based skills for our students.
Here's our weekly Words of Wisdom.
Who are we here with?
Miss Leibowitz.
What is the quote you go by and what does it mean to you?
One day you will wake up and there will be no more time to do the things that you always dreamt of doing. Do them now. What does that mean to you, Zach?
So I think that means that you shouldn't wait to do some things and you should just do them when you can.
Exactly. Do it now, guys. Do it now.
A special thanks to the Catskill Elks Club and the Catskill Fire Department Ladies Auxiliary for their generous donation to our Cats Care Room. Their support helps us provide essential supplies to Catskill CSD students and families in times of need.
Here's Garrett with our Catskill weather.
What's up, Catskill? It's Garrett, and this is your weekend weather. Friday's going to be a high of 36, a low of 23 with partially cloudy skies. Saturday's going to be a high of 32, a low of 23 with cloudy skies. Sunday's going to be a high of 37, a low of 25 with sunny skies. Did you know that there are 23 countries in North America? That's all for now, Catskill. We'll see you next week and go Cats.
That's all for now, Catskill.
I'm Alex. Thanks for watching. It's Cat Scan and Cat's Will. That's perfect.